While riding my scoot this week, I had this brilliant flash of a video I saw on YouTube about Vikings and helmets and started talking about it. I think you will enjoy this, and if you don't enjoy it, leave me a nasty comment. So I'm off to UPS to mail off a package. I was just thinking, as I turned on this road, that I wanted to talk about this commercial, the most awesome helmet commercial I've ever seen. It's Norwegian. I'm not sure which language they were speaking, but the video is in Norse something. Anyway, it's set medieval times, but it's got so much to do with today, and I'm sure that's why this company chose this topic. It's not really a commercial until the very end. It's just fantastic, and I'll put the video. I'll put the video on the end screen. So just hear me out before you click that link, so you understand why I got such a kick out of this thing. Because it's about this Vikings. These Vikings about to get on his horse and lead this assault.
I dag drager vi mod England! Mod skibene!
Svend, skal du ikke have hjelm på?
Jeg synes, den er ret irriterende, den. Den giver sådan en kløe i hårbunden.
Invasion. Anyway, it's great. Big tough Viking guy, and he's getting on his horse, and his son comes running up with his helmet. Says, "Stop! You gotta wear your. Don't forget your helmet." It's just beautiful. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I do want to talk about why I like ideas like this, because I am not. If you've known me for any length of time, you will know I'm not a safety Nazi, but I talk about safety a good bit. I talk about not so much safety gear, but more about how to ride better, to protect yourself, and occasionally I'll throw in a comment about gear, but I'm not one of those guys that harps on you about gear. I'm not a safety Nazi. I don't care. You're free to do whatever you want to, as long as you know the consequences. And usually that's kind of how I always say it. And I'm always concerned about the new riders. Mostly, teenagers getting their first bike and doing, balls out, no gear, no helmet, doing their own thing. And those are the most vulnerable, I think, second only to the people like my older brother, who decided he wanted to get his first motorcycle in his 50s. Tried to talk him out of it. That didn't work. But luckily he was wearing a helmet. He wasn't wearing any other gear. Zero other gear. Even though I tried to loan him some of mine. In fact, I loaned him the one other time that we went riding together. I loaned him some gear. But, those riders are as vulnerable as the teenagers, the younger riders. But they should know better, especially when you got somebody like me going, "Hey, dude, you don't know what you're doing. Might be a good idea. I know you're not going to look cool, but and that's basically what this commercial, this video is all about." And I love that. I love the way they presented this idea, and it's exactly that. I would say most people that are anti-helmet are anti-helmet for that just exact reason. But yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up and qualify it with the statement that you're a grown up, If you're 18, you can do what you want. Just realize, you know, you might live longer if you wear a helmet. And trust me on that. I've ridden without helmets before, and I'll do it again. Just I know the consequences, and I am a walking, talking, breathing, barely breathing, um, barely walking, but I'm a walking, talking example of why you should wear a helmet. Because despite the fact that I have worn a helmet most of my life, I still have head injury from uh, crashes where I banged my head inside my helmet, and I still had brain damage. So think of that in terms of, you know, uh, what would have happened had I not had that helmet on. Anyway, I want you to watch the video, but I did want to say, make a couple of stabs at, you know, my friends that ride consistently without helmets. Just, you know, reassess. I love the wind in my hair. It's not about being cool for me. I don't care if somebody thinks I'm cool or not. I really don't care much. let's be honest. I don't care as much as most people. Very little, in fact. I don't really care if people worship me or, you know, think that that's the cool guy. I mean, obviously. I mean, look at me. But yeah, I just want to throw that idea out. And really, the main thing is I want you to watch the commercial because it's amazing. It's an epic tale of Viking invasions. If you have an objection about helmets, even, and why you don't ride them, put them in the comments. I mean, maybe I don't understand everything, every nuance there is about helmets. Maybe I'm missing a nuance of helmet responsibility. But you know, same thing. If you want to do heroin, that's your thing, man. Maybe I'd rather you not drive when you're high. Same thing with, you know, alcohol. Get whacked out of your mind. As long as it doesn't affect me, and helmets don't affect me. Helmets, you not wearing your helmet doesn't affect me, but and hell, that's one of the few things I disagree with a lot of people on that. I don't care. I'll ride with you. I ride with lots of people that don't wear their helmet. I don't care. That looks like one of those amusement rides with the little parachutes that go up and down. What do you think? I must be doing some painting or some such. Alright, well that's all I got. If I'm missing something, leave me a comment below. I would like to know if I've overlooked something, if I don't understand a concept. So the main reason I really wanted to talk about today was the video. I really want you to watch the video. That was my main impetus, was for even talking about this topic, but it kind of turned into a little bit of a diatribe about wearing helmets and motorcycling, and I think it's important. I think it's important just to think about the risk that we all take, and I'm assuming that everybody watching this video knows that you take a risk every time you get on a motorcycle. So gear is just another layer of protection. But yeah, just something to think about. I hope you got something out of the video. And if nothing else, please go watch that video. I've left a link in the description and on the end screen. And I'll see you next time.